Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday, and it's another Wednesday campus Zoom. I'm happy to see all of you in your little. No, it looks more. It is rectangles. It's really not squares. So I shouldn't. It's a Brady Bunch rectangles. Good to see everybody. We have an agenda, and there are items already on it, and we will no doubt have some time for items from the floor. But let us begin. I can start with my one major update, and then we'll go to the announcements that are listed, and then we'll have a little bit more time afterwards. So let me begin by letting you know that I will soon be submitting to everyone a memo that came from Erica just moments ago that confirms that applications for contract renewal, tenure, and or promotion will be online in fall 2021. That there will be training, that there will be the platform for creating your documents will be available very soon, so that those people who want to work over the summer can do so. I don't have a schedule for the trainings yet, but I was told earlier this week that it will be soon, and Sandra will be putting all of that together. And it is the same platform that was used the last time. So applicants will be individually responsible for putting their applications online themselves. The department chairs will not be uploading anything for anybody. It's all the applicant's responsibility right now, as of now. So, what questions do you have about the process or anything? UPA was consulted, and they're like, yeah, not literally, don't quote me on that, but they did agree in support. They might not have said yeah, but they were all in favor. Any questions at all? Dave, do you have a question, or are you just responding yes to somebody's comments?
No, I have a question, but can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not a fast typist. I just never picked up that skill, but I delayed my tenure and promotion till last year. Do I have to do anything to get into this cycle, or am I just automatically included?
You're
Oh, wonderful.
eligible based on your request.
Awesome. Mahalo.
Okay. Other questions? Okay. Then we go to the announcements that are listed in the agenda. First is CCSSE, CCSSE, the Community College Survey of Student Engagement. We had a very slow start. This is the first time we do it online. It is a survey that is critical for the technologists on the campus, for the library, and for some forms of student support, because the data that is obtained through that survey is included on the ARPDs. So the survey, as I said, had a really slow start. And in the meantime, we learned that Leeward had provided incentives. And so we have also done that now. So we are enticing students to complete the survey, which is not easy by any means. It's quite a lengthy survey. And they will be eligible to win a laptop or one of two, I think, AirPods and some gift certificates to the bookstore. And I don't know if Sean, I don't know, Sean, I didn't check to see if you were on here, but Sean has been monitoring that. And the interesting thing is that Sean is saying or said to us that people who are not students are trying to complete the survey so that they can, and faculty are trying to complete the survey so that they could be eligible for a laptop and or AirPods. So it's quite interesting. I'm not sure if, no, I don't. Sean, you're on. You want to give us an update? I think that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Any-
So far we've had, as of this morning, 158 students completed out of a possible 6,300. 3 were kicked out due to age ineligibility. And the survey closes May 12th.
So do you think we need to push out another reminder?
Um,
I think Joanna's going to do
it,
that anyway.
it wouldn't hurt. I know some instructors have contacted me about having some sort of like, if there's a completion letter at the end verifying that the student finished the survey, if they could, screen capture that and then, provide it back to the professor for some form of extra credit. People are getting creative that way. But yeah, I mean, beyond the prizes, I don't know what else we can do to encourage participation without interfering in how classes are executed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks for that. Any questions about the SESI survey from faculty? Thanks to all of you who are doing whatever you can to promote completion of the survey. Okay. Amy Shiroma, Student Success Engaged Committee had a t-shirt design contest for the 75th anniversary shirts. Amy.
Hi, aloha everyone. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm going to share my screen so I can show you what's happening. So we are in our voting stage for our, I hope you see.
Yep.
Okay, great. So here's our 5 finalist designs for our Kapiolani Pride t-shirt design contest put on by our Engaged Committee. So on behalf of the Engaged Committee, thank you for your support. We had 44 designs. These are the 5 finalists. And we have voting open until April 30th. So I will put the voting link in the chat box. When you enter into the voting link, it'll bring you to a Google form where you can view the designs and select the one that you like best. So this will go to April 30th. And we're pretty excited to see these finalists. There'll be scholarship award for the winner and the runner-up, and Debbie Goto has put together a prize package for the winner. And then UH Manoa Bookstore will do a marketing campaign for the winning student next semester. So we're excited because it's all part of our 75th anniversary celebration as well. Thank you.
Thanks. Questions for Amy? Does the Chancellor have veto power?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
But you can put your vote in. Absolutely.
Oh, I did.
One vote.
And could only vote once. So that's, yes, I did. I did vote. Since I'm not an American citizen, I take every opportunity to vote when I can. If you have a contest that's a vote, let me know. I exercise the right that I can. Thanks, Amy, and thank you to the committee for putting such a contest in place. Okay, we have Darsh, who's going to talk about leading your remote team training. Darsh.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk about the training session that HR is going to arrange for the coming month, May end or June early. What we are planning to do is we conducted a needs assessment for our campus, and because of the current pandemic, many of our employees are working remotely, and the managers and supervisors have to change their approach towards managing their employees. So we are coming up with a training first for supervisors and managers that would help them improve their management skills, and they would be able to better manage their team if they're working remotely. And then once we have done those trainings for the supervisors, there would be future trainings for employees in order to adapt and learn how to adapt to change management, as well as be flexible with regards to professional development especially when people are working remotely. So the email has been sent out to all the supervisors. I would like to take this opportunity to reach out to them via this platform, that if you have received that email, please sign up for it. And then if you have any questions or concerns, you can reach out to me and I can address that separately. But that's all I have for now. And then I'll let Maria talk about the EUTF open enrollment for this one. Thank you.
Wait. Any questions about the training for Darsh? Sorry, Maria. Okay, be on the lookout. Okay, Maria.
Aloha, everybody. So I'm going to share my screen. I have 2 slides to share. Okay, so we have open enrollment of Island Flex and EUTF, which are about to end in about less than 10 days. So I'll talk about Island Flex flexible spending account first. The open enrollment started last March and will end on April 30, 2021. The plan year is effective July 1st of this year and ends June 30th next year. Please be reminded that the enrollment form needs to be sent to NBS directly by April 30, 2021. The form can be dropped off at their South King Street office. They're open from 8 to 5 Monday to Friday. And then the form can also be snail mailed, faxed, or emailed. All of this information, I can actually send you the open enrollment site from our OHR. So the OHR website has the, let's see here. They have the information about webinars and the enrollment form and the rest of the information that you folks need. I'll send that later after I present. Sorry. Okay, and then the confirmation letter for the Island Flex will be sent during the month of May. It will be sent by NBS directly to employees. So if you are not able to get your confirmation letter, please reach out to NBS directly. Also, a reminder that for Island Flex, employees who are currently enrolled in Island Flex will need to re-enroll during the open enrollment period to continue participating in the program. Okay, and then for EUTF, the open enrollment period is from April 1st to April 30th. The plan year is the same as for Island Flex, which is July 1st, 2021, and ends next year, June 30th, 2022. As opposed to, Island Flex, for the enrollment form, you need to send it to NBS directly. For EUTF, your enrollment form needs to be sent to us via UH file drop, or you can drop off your form to our office by close of business on April 30, 2021 at 4:30 p.m. There are proof documents that are needed depending on if you are adding your dependents. But all of those information, I can send you the link to our OHR website so that you can also get the EC1 and the link to EUTF website, also webinars that you can attend, all of that information. The confirmation letter for EUTF open enrollment, once you send that form to us, will be sent by end of June of 2021 directly from EUTF to employees who have signed up or who have completed their EC1 form. Please look out for the confirmation letter and review the forms if all of the information are correct. And if there are corrections, use the corrective form that comes along with the confirmation letter and send it back to EUTF. So an important note for the open enrollment, you don't have to fill out any EC1 form if you are currently satisfied with your plan selections and you don't have any changes to your covered dependents. Okay, that's all I have, and then I'll give you the link if that's not yet shared in the chat box. If you have any questions, please let us know, or you can also reach our office or email us, capcchr@hawaii.edu.
Questions for Maria? Okay. Darsh, did you want to have something else? Because I want to ask you too about the search for Shaka. Where are we?
Yes, of course. I was going to share first regarding the 75th anniversary shirt, the form that was sent out to CAC this morning. Let me share my screen. So it's on the website now, and you'll be able to access the form directly from the website if you haven't received the email. There are 4 different types of shirts, and I believe there's 2 different types of dry fit shirts, if I'm not wrong.
That's just for today.
Yes, so they have different prices. The first one here you see is $25. That's a unisex polo shirt. This is $15. It's a t-shirt. These 2 are men's night performance and women's night performance. They are $40 each. They have separate pre-order forms, so please make sure you click the appropriate link of whichever type of shirt that you would like to order. The payment and the form are due Friday, April 30th, 2021, and you need to send the form to Mary Noyu at Ilima 213. And I believe you can even email them, but you have to send your cash and check payment if you're ordering forms. So you'll have to stop by, and then checks should be made payable to University of Hawaii Foundation. If you have any other questions, you can contact Luis Yamamoto for the t-shirt ordering.
I have to say one thing. I just sent that email out to CAC. It's not even, the ink is not even dry, and you've already put it on a website. I'm stoked. This is amazing.
Thank you. Okay, moving to search for Shaka. There was a I think KCC's Wi-Fi crashed this morning at 10 o'clock because people were not able to get their screen refreshed who were on campus, and they're trying to reach out to me to say, it's not working, it's 10 o'clock. I apologize for that, but despite of the fact last week, there was a difference of 9 seconds between first person and the second person, and the first person answered at 10 a.m. 1 second, and the second person was 10 a.m. 10 seconds. So it is tight, cutthroat competition, and the top score is here. So this is last week's top. This week is still running, and then this is the list of who is winning the race.
Okay, well, there's got to be a way. Okay, there's a little bit of movement, but those top 2 guys have to be knocked off, you guys. They're running away.
And believe it or not, they have internal competition, so they were trying to distract each other, not the first.
Please, you cannot claim workers' comp if you get injured in this game.
Cannot. No virtual injuries are accepted workers' comp claims.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is good work. Thank you very much, Darsh. Questions for Darsh or Maria about anything that was discussed? Maybe we can hobble the computers for certain people or block the IP addresses or something. Okay, back to the agenda. And next, I think we've covered, wait, where'd my agenda go? Okay, Roman, Okay,
Sorry, 1 second. There is a question regarding EUTF. Does this include changes to life insurance? Yes, it does. So if you want to enroll or disenroll from life insurance plan, you'll have to do an EC1 and send it to HR before April 30th, 4:30. Thank you.
my apologies for jumping onto that question. Okay, Roman.
Hello, everyone. Just wanted to do another push to encourage people to volunteer for the walk-in commencement or walkthrough commencement celebration. We are looking for 25 additional volunteers, just so we can have people do multiple shifts and it's just not one person the whole time. We are going to be finalizing the times that each program will be going. And so those will come out hopefully by next week. So then you'll know whenever your program or your major is going. But please fill out the link right here to sign up. We are looking for a lot of people. We have reached out to, yes, faculty, staff, and then we will reach out to certain student leader groups as well. So if you have very capable student leaders who would love to volunteer, we will allow that too, but we're not sending it out to the general student body. That's it. If anyone has any questions about commencement activities, you can always email Capcom or talk to me, Joanne, or Sherry.
Questions for Roman? Okay, then Lisa. Lisa has a proclamation.
Well, not I personally, but I would like to share the proclamation. This is Lisa. Good afternoon, everyone. Thankfully, the governor's office, they're recognizing many of our health professionals, especially after the year that we've experienced. And this specific proclamation is for our MLT program and for those who are medical lab techs within the state. And so it is this week, April 18th through the 24th, that they are, actually can share the proclamation. Hang on, I can pull that up. So we would like to acknowledge our medical laboratory professionals this week specifically and all the hard work that they've done over this last year.
Congratulations to Shepherd. And as the program director for MLT and the crew and all the students and the future, I think it's called laboratorians. Is that what they're called? Something like that. Strange word I've never seen before. Sally, is that what they're called? Laboratorians?
Absolutely, that can be one of them.
Thank you. It's a new word for me. But congratulations to the MLT crew.
And I stuck a link in the box that actually leads to the government website where the proclamation is listed.
Right. And there's a nursing month coming up.
Next month.
Next month is nursing month. All the frontline workers who are such heroes right now. And we must be thankful for all of the folks who are continuing to provide access to healthcare, to food in the grocery stores, all the ways that people are putting themselves out there for the rest of us to be able to do the things that we want to keep doing. So thank you. Any other comments for Lisa? And on that note of people who are putting themselves out there to continue or to allow us to continue to do all the things that we need to do, I would like to take a moment just to do a shout out to the department chairs who are, I've told many people many times that being department chair was the hardest job I ever did on this campus, mostly because you are in the middle. You have students coming to you with issues and concerns, and you have faculty coming to you with issues and concerns, and the administration coming down on you with issues and concerns and tasks and reminders. And it is immediate. You have things that you need to take care of right away because they are so important and so much in your face. And I have always told this story, and I did manage to tell Kahi White the story as well just before she retired. So when I was department chair not for very long, maybe the first 6 months or so, Kahi White, who was a faculty member until very recently, came to the office in Kalia, knocked on the door, and I looked up at her and said, "What?" And she said, "I only came to say hi." And I felt so terrible that all I could see was a problem walking in the room. So I know that it's a very difficult job. So I want to acknowledge the hard work of the department chairs and ask any of the department chairs to unmute yourself and let us know how you guys are doing, or if you have things to share about how things are for you and what you're feeling right now. This includes unit heads too, please. I didn't mean to not mention the unit heads. Anybody? Dave, I look to you. You're
Yes.
just saying. Anything
Yeah,
you can share?
no doubt well, it's been challenging for everybody. I don't know if it's any more challenging for us as department chairs, but yeah, there's certainly a lot to try to keep track of, and it changes by the minute, which is hard. So, and you know, you're trying the best you can to make sure that the correct information goes to the folks in your department. And yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. And I was just talking with Amy a little earlier, and yeah, you know, you know, what Darsh was talking about, you know, trying to have meetings virtually with your department is awkward. I mean, it's awkward enough to do classes that way too, but just difficult to get the same kind of conversation that you're trying to get, the same kind of feedback, which is true in our classes too, right? You just can't see the reaction of the students that you want to see. More awkward to sort of, you know, click in and say something in front of everybody and things like that. So yeah, I'm kind of over all of the virtual stuff. I do hope that we can get back to being together, and especially from a collegiality point of view. I know we miss each other, and we miss those moments of getting together and talking about things. So anyway, thanks for the moment to talk a little bit about this. If I could just say real quick, I know last week you had on our agenda about our accreditation self-study, and was the reason why I wasn't able to join last week. But it went very, very well. And I think I've said it before, and I'll definitely say it again, that what made constructing this, our self-study so much easier this year was all of the work that this campus put into our self-study and the accreditation site visits that took place. And as soon as I start naming folks, I'm never going to name, you know, everybody, but you know, all that effort that went into closing the loop and continuous improvements and those kinds of things really allowed us to steal that and put it in. And it, of course, also made the campus look extremely good with so many of the things. So I just want to thank everybody that worked so hard on all of that. And like I said, I won't start naming names because I'm going to forget at least 16 people. So anyway, thanks, Louise.
Thanks, Dave. Any other department chairs want to chime in?
You got to call on them. I wouldn't have said anything otherwise.
I'll say something, Louise. Thank you. I'm just surrounded by such talented, hardworking people. I mean, they show up and they just kick butt. So it's just been a pleasure, and I'm just so grateful. And I just appreciate the energy that people bring in, despite, you know, where we are in the pandemic. So I just want to shout out to that group and really honor all the administrative support folks, because they're the oil that keeps the machine running, you know, in campus. So mahalo to everybody.
Thanks, Laurie.
Thanks, Louise, for acknowledging the hard work of the chairs. And I want to echo Lori that we have, you know, it makes it easier with just knowing that the faculty and staff and our departments are really, everybody's just working so hard. So just wanted to shout out to all the faculty and staff really putting in so much extra effort this year.
Thanks, Amy. I don't want to put pressure on people like you have to say something, but I did see Lisa just turn on her camera. So Lisa.
I just wanted you to know that I'm alive.
There's been a Lisa sighting. She's here. Look.
It's usually the doggy.
Yes.
I appreciate the acknowledgement. It has been really rough, but like Amy said, you know, I'm really grateful for Amy and Sarah and Nava because they've we hold each other up. And in particular, you know, LLL is so huge. And yet this department is so, they're awesome. So it is a hard job, but it's a great department to serve. And I think they know how I feel. So, but thank you very much for the acknowledgement.
Okay. All right. You're still alive. That's good. Okay. Are there, if anybody else wants to say can, or anybody else wants to say anything about any other kind of thing, feel free to unmute and, hey, Jerry, go.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to give a shout out to my fellow administrative assistants this week.
That's right. It's administrative assistant. I almost said it.
I know, it's kind of like a challenge between me and Lisa. She got the governors and I just got all the mayor's proclamations, and I put it up on the ones that I did receive. I believe we got one from Mayor Blangiardi. We got one from Hawaii Island Mayor and Kauai mayors. So we thank them. And I kind of did this through IAAP, the International Association of Administrative Professionals. They kind of started this and took it from Secretaries Week, and we honor all the administrative professionals, whether we're secretaries and support staff. And we love you guys, and we're here because of you, and we love what we do. And just want to just make sure I acknowledge all the other administrative professionals out there, my colleagues. You know, we love you, and thank you for giving us some, you know, a reason to be here for the students and be part of the student success too. I think it's really important, and that we know that we're not just here to do paperwork, but we're here to be part of the student success too. And that's all I have to say. Thank you. Mahalo, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for putting the note in the news and events too, because it reminded us, those of us who keep forgetting that date. So thank you. And yes, happy Administrative Assistance Day to all the administrative assistants. Is that Carol? Carol, are you raising your hand? Go ahead.
Okay, I too want to say thank you to all the department chairs for your hard work and sometimes thankless jobs. I know that you're kind of sandwiched in between administration and faculty and just working away. And happy Administrative Assistance Day. And to all ELT, my colleagues and faculty who are on here, it's been a tough year. I did want to announce that at the end of this month, or actually the first day in May, which is Saturday, Kapiolani, who is part of the statewide digital readiness program, will begin teaching classes to people who are totally unfamiliar with computers and how to use them. We'll be teaching digital readiness classes throughout the month of May, and the classes will be offered in Monono 112A and B. The class size will be very small, from 3 to 10 people, to ensure social distancing, and we will follow proper COVID protocols and so forth. If any of you who are on here know people who are afraid if they touch the computer, they're going to blow it up and everything, and they're adult learners or people just trying to get back into school to take training or other classes, please have them get in touch with the Continuing Ed registration office. The training is free for them, And it's only a 3-hour training. It's a very introductory level class, which we're hoping is, that first baby step into taking more training and classes with us. Okay, so again, the first class is on May 1st, and we will be running all the way through the end of the month. Thank you.
Thanks, Carol. Okay, and the question about the EUTF deadline was answered. Thank you very much. Okay, anything else from the field? One new message. Okay, Darsh. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye. Last chance. All right. Sunny says goodbye. It's time to go. She waved. Alfred, did you want to say something? I saw your yellow rectangle light up.
Oh, I just wanted to hiss.
You wanted to hiss?
Wow, that's the leopard there, right?
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Unmute yourselves, everybody. Say goodbye. Be safe. Be kind to each other and to yourself. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Merry Christmas.